Just because your business is doing well doesn't mean you are. And sometimes the most successful people feel like shit. It actually happens so often, there's a diagnosis for it called founder depression. Whether you're struggling because of work, your personal life, or just feeling down and you're not sure why, you'll walk away with some practices that you can start utilizing right now to get you to a better place.
My name is Raad, and I'm founder and CEO of Lawtrades. Thank you so much, guys.
A 2018 study found that entrepreneurs were 30% more likely to experience depression than the general population. There's a lot of reasons for that. We have a lot of pressure coming from VCs, investors, customers, all the people we're working for, as well as all the people we're working with and the people that we love. Employees take just as much of a risk working for us as we're taking on them. And if we ever fail to deliver, they're out of a job. That's a really scary place to be. Families and spouses can also feel the aftershock of a bad day's work, financial struggles, and depressive episodes, which can make feelings of unworthiness and sadness feel all-consuming. And unlike other kinds of bosses, we're also very public-facing people. We're constantly putting on a brave face and trying to fulfill what the ideal image is of a startup founder. It leaves a lot of bosses faking it even after they've supposedly made it. Rand Fishkin, founder of SEO Moz, described his depression as running up the down escalator. I definitely relate to this. Not only did I feel pressure to succeed from my company, but I was also dealing with personal issues. My mother and a close friend passed away out of nowhere, and even as I struggled with those losses, I had to put on a brave face for my company as we started to go bankrupt. It was all becoming too much, and there were moments where I genuinely thought I wasn't going to be able to continue, and I couldn't. I had to do something because I cared about my company and my mental health too much to let either of them suffer. Here are 3 practices that help my founder depression that you can do without even leaving your bedroom. 1. Control the chaos. Meditation has been an invaluable tool to help me calm down and clear my mind. When you meditate, it's like giving your mind 20/20 vision. Everything is crystal clear because the thoughts have dissipated and you can see the world for what it really is. Scientific studies have proven that practicing meditation reduces the amount of stress hormone called cortisol found in your body, which contributes to insomnia, depression, and anxiety, as well as cloudy thinking. Other benefits include a longer attention span, reduction in memory loss, and it can even make you a kinder, more compassionate person. And it's so easy to do whenever. I recommend using noise-canceling headphones and sitting upright on a comfy chair. Start with 20 minutes, no apps are necessary, and work your way up to an hour a day. Eventually, you'll be able to transfer this state of peace during your day-to-day. Number 2, mind the mind. You are not your thoughts. Your anxieties and fears can take on a life of their own if you let them run around in your head. So how do you get them out? I suggest writing it down. It doesn't have to be some formal journal entry, and it's not even something you ever have to revisit. Whenever you experience yourself obsessively chewing on a thought that won't go away, grab a notebook, a scrap of paper, crumbled receipt in your pocket, and let your pen do the rest. Studies have shown that journaling about your feelings decreases distress, anxiety, and depression. It can even be physically healing. Studies have also found that cancer patients who wrote about their experiences had fewer physical symptoms than those who didn't. Number 3, help is on the way. It always helps to talk to someone, especially someone who cares. A lot of founders are afraid to seek help because they don't want to come across as weak, but that just means they're trapped with all their dark thoughts. As a founder, there's this idea that I'm self-sufficient and I should be able to hack or streamline my mental health quickly and efficiently, like you're supposed to function in the same way your startup does. That is total bullshit. Therapy should not be a weakness. In fact, it's a gift for you and everyone else who you interact with. The founder of Groove, Alex Turnbull, put it best. Your brain is everything to you, and you owe it to yourself and the people around you to keep it healthy. I do CBT, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, which is all about changing the way you solve problems by addressing patterns of unhelpful and harmful behavior through fostering ways of staying positive and course correcting when things get chaotic, and learning how to face your fears in ways that foster positive change instead of forcing yourself to confront something just because you feel like you have to. It's about learning what goes into building real and sustainable courage instead of faking it and putting on a a brave face. Like everything else in life, practice makes perfect. Just because you don't feel anything after the first or second time doesn't mean that the foundation isn't building inside of you. If there's one thing I've learned from my founder struggles, it's to be patient and kind with yourself. Because once you are, you'll be able to see the world and the people around you for the best parts of themselves. And that'll keep you going even during the lowest lows, and you'll stay grateful during the highest highs. I'm Raad, I'm a startup founder and CEO, and I talk about ways you can grow your company, build in public, and stay happy through it all. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.